Hi. Okay, so here are my predictions for Series 2.
They might not be so much predictions as like my personal wish list.
Where do we think Rupert's going to go with this series?
I don't know. I think Rupert might have a bit of an attitude change. Like something's going to happen to make him move forward in his life and go search out new things.
I mean, he was a bit cowardly.
Hopefully Rupert's going to, mature this series, do well with his exams.
And he had his moments. So
Grow up a bit.
It would be quite cool if Rupert starts excelling and starts rising in status, perhaps, because I'm just going to throw this out there. From my interpretation, I see Guy as kind of like the alpha male and Rupert kind of as this kind of submissive, although that kind of changed towards the end of the first series. I'd like to see Rupert continue that growth and maybe challenge Guy a bit more.
Calm down a bit and study, but
I want to see him go down the road that Ed went down.
let's be realistic, he's not going to do any of those things. It's going to be the same old Rupert, isn't it?
Rupert's going to have he's going to have a bit of a wild time.
I want Rupert to get a girlfriend.
I think that there's a possibility that there could be a romance between Girl Dressed in Black and Rupert.
I didn't get any action.
Girl Dressed in Black? What? Just gonna find a man.
Guys are fucking getting all these girls. What am I doing? Sat there alone.
A Ryan Gosling lookalike? Or like a young Hugh Jackman? And then they'll snog. Like loads of snogging.
I think it's Rupert's turn to shine this series.
Really keen for some action, so please, writers, get him some action.
Guy needs to step back a bit.
Guy's problem is he gets bored of people.
I personally am not sure it's going to last. I think something's going to go wrong.
Is he still with Charlie?
Charlie does do something which could ruin her relationship with Guy, maybe.
I heard some rumours about him cheating on a week away in Ayia Napa, but let's see if those are real or not.
Yeah, Guy and Charlie, they're gonna split up and then probably get together in the last episode, because that happens in every season 2 of anything ever. So Fran, writing.
Not saying he did cheat in Ayia Napa, not saying he did, but hopefully they've broken up and Guy can move on to some new girls, and Charlie can realise what's been there all along waiting for her.
I really don't think Guy's the type of character who likes being pinned down.
Yeah, so anyway, a Guy's probably going to come out with some more stupid schemes of making money and trying to reel me into it, but it's not going to work, is it?
Personally, I believe that Ed was a completely misunderstood. You know, he was a gentle, delicate child who was scorned by somebody he loved, Guy. When he was left and abandoned and lost, and he acted out like any child does.
I think, I don't know, it'd be interesting to see him return for a little bit. It'd be cool if he came back for a little brief stint as...
not just swan in a suit and ruin Ed's time.
Dean? Maybe? I don't know. They're not actually at Warwick, you know. What uni are they actually? Can I just put that as a question forward to you guys? What uni are they all supposed to be in, or is it just a... They never say. I mean, I know we have Warwick locations, but I mean, it's never explicitly said. I don't think, or maybe I missed it.
So, Charlie, what's going to happen with Charlie?
I think Charlie may want to kind of reinvent herself and not be such, a good girl.
Perhaps there'll be some sort of role reversal.
Maybe I was just being an idiot.
Maybe cheat on Guy, even.
I'll turn into the motherly figure, looking after her. She goes on these benders, nights out. I'm there making cheese on toast in the morning. That's what every girl wants to know. Cheese on toast in the morning.
New main character. Hopefully a girl. The Rupert, obviously.
I could be that guy. Not guy. Anyway, moving on. It's gonna be a roll. It's gonna be.
I think that Liz is going to have a makeover.
Liz can't be redeemed.
I do not want Liz to become a good person.
I think she's either going to want to get revenge on, Girl Dressed in Black, Charlie, Guy, or Rupert.
I will be very miserable if she ever does something that makes her better.
If Guy is drunk at a party, she could seek revenge on Charlie by maybe doing something with him.
An amazing, immortal, bitchy being.
Let's face it, she's not good. We've only just seen her on the road to being bad. First she's a manipulated psychic. Now we're going to see full-on Hell Hath No Fury like a Liz scorned.
Season 2, I want her to be back with a vengeance and with a plan.
There's no limit to what Liz will do.
Yeah, I would also like Liz to be in a fight. I really want to be in a fight with somebody. I don't really mind who. I was sort of thinking Charlie, but frankly, I'll take anyone. I'm not picky.
Maybe she'll have a kid. And she'll be like a teenage mother.
Yeah, I tried to push a pregnancy storyline, but that didn't seem very popular.
What's going to happen to the girl dressed in black? Personally, I'd like to see her clothes change with her new improved mood.
Okay, well basically I would like it if we could, if on the hot days which we're filming, the girl dressed in black could maybe wear white.
Maybe the girl dressed in mauve, or heliotrope, malachite, the girl dressed in orange polka dots.
Look, I made it. It's a Lego Barney. Yeah, Lego Barney's gonna be in it next year, peeps. Because this guy is cool. This guy took me like 4 hours. There's a little lamp. They move. Look at this. Ah! I broke his foot.
And they have to expose him. But then that might get a little bit too CSI because he's committed a murder and killed their English tutor. Or...
Maybe the girl dressed in black loses her voice and she has to speak through Lego Barney forever because she is insecure with the fact that she herself isn't black. Racist, don't put that in.
One thing I can predict, one thing I will predict, is that I promise that I will be able to say my lines on the first take rather than 30 takes. I'm so sorry for episode 4, I think it was, where I did a speech, well I had that speech and then it took me like 30 takes. I mean, it was a long...
Fran is going to drink more and I will join her.
New characters, hopefully, some plot twists, some new love triangles or twists.
Reputation, like in a kind of good way people want to know about them.
And it's going to be a triangle.
Hopefully for Rupert this time. Come on, Fran, Ben. I hope you haven't written it yet. Write me in some love scene. Yeah.
The girl dressed in black is Jesus.
Big love triangle. You can never go wrong with a love triangle.
It might turn into Strikeout Skins with Rupert shooting heroin in the 3rd episode. Who knows?
Jesus is the emo kid.
And hopefully somebody will get slapped.
Ed could be back.
Maybe we have a musical episode.
All I know is Rupert's going to be #1 big dog, as always. Guy following around like a lost puppy dog.
Or like Attack, or sort of, if you ever seen like any big action films, like Alien Invasion is something I would quite seriously consider.
Or like a zombie episode, or like a zombie season. We could Walking Dead this year.
Yeah, I'm not Mystic Meg, unfortunately, so I don't know if any of this is true.
Campus getting stormed by sharks in a tornado, us running away, fighting the sharks, getting eaten by sharks.
Maybe President Obama, he could be in it. I'm sure if we wrote a letter to him, he'd...
As long as Liz doesn't die. I don't think Liz is allowed to die. Liz can kill somebody, she can't die.
That's probably too dark for Strikeout.
And then I'll kind of ride off into the distance on the back of his motorbike with his like leather jacket flowing in the wind, my hair everywhere, and then it just really hurt my elbow.
All depends on how much Fran takes it on board. If she ever stops hitting me.
Anything that vaguely resembles Mean Girls, I am definitely down for.
Let's just hope that Rupert gets some goddamn action.
But either way, I think Series 2 is going to be an interesting time for everybody.